Good morning, good people. Welcome, everybody. It's RustyMoney here on PlayStation Network and RustyMoney Gaming on YouTube. We are here to hopefully bring you a finish to this one tile challenge live. I just want to be done with this. Kind of losing interest here on Calm Lands, and I want to do something new, but we need to finish it. So we're going to try and get it finished. Welcome, Sean. How are you doing, my friend? Welcome, welcome. Alright, so we got a couple of harvests to do, plus we're going to do some building live. We have to go get a corn head, though. We don't have a corn head. All good. That is good. I am all good as well so far. Let's get this out of the way. Let's just put this right here in the front yard for right now. Let's go get a corn head. So we can do our sunflower harvest, and then we got, I think it's a wheat harvest. And I got sorghum growing in that field. Put sorghum in that field there. Haven't sold any of the salt production yet, so we'll probably sell some of the salt production now finally in the challenge to help us with money to finish the build. An unannounced live stream. Thanks for all you viewing people. Might try and live stream again later this afternoon as well. We'll see what kind of time I have. I need to get another episode recorded on New Hope and don't got that done yet. Alright, we will park this right here. This is going to take up some of our money, so we're going to have to do some selling. We are going to have to. Let's see. Let's just look at it from this way. Omatana, there we go. I can't remember. I think we'll go with this one. Yeah, we'll go with this one. Alright, we need to paint this this color right here, and let's buy it. 40,000, wow. Victory Jones, welcome, my friend. How are you? Man, I am gonna have to turn that air conditioner back down. Feels like it's getting warm in here again. But I really don't want to run the air conditioner too low on this extreme day and overwork it, so I'm kinda trying to just at least be somewhat comfortable in the house, but not but not unbearable, let's say. Oh. We're in extreme heat warning until pretty much until Tuesday morning. It's 100 here with 80. Oh yeah, no, Victory. I don't even know what the humidity is here, but it's ridiculous here as well. I don't even know. Let me look at my phone here. I'll see what my phone shows real quick. see what it says. So it says it's 86 right now. We're supposed to be a high of 93. And our humidity right now is 68%. Yeah, not too much fun right now. And it's supposed to get way warmer yet. Probably get way warmer than what my phone is predicting. Probably. Welcome, you 5 amazing people watching. John Brock, welcome, my friend. I'm really torn on what map to potentially start something new on, just to throw in the mix of content for live streams. So torn. I got about 4. John says he's doing well. Well, good. I'm glad you are doing well, my friend. We got to get this sunflower harvest down so we can do our construction. It's 95 now, feels like 106 with humidity. Ouch. Yeah. I'm sure it's not going to be good here too eventually throughout the day. What might help me actually is if I do this. And shut off that really bright light up there so you don't get blinded by my, you know, receding hairline. But anyway, no. Might keep it a little cooler with not having as much light on. I did enjoy my camping trip. You enjoyed your camping trip? That is fabulous. I was gonna try and live stream yesterday afternoon, everybody, but 2 of my inspirations were live streaming, and I watched a little bit, but then I also was trying to play the game and I was getting sleepy. So I went in and told my son, I'm like, I'm either gonna go take a nap, or are you interested in going downtown and throwing axes at the axe throwing bar? Because one of my boys is old enough to, is an adult now, let's say. And he thought for a minute. He's like, oh, I'll go downtown. So we went downtown instead of playing games. Sorry. I started a new build on Peaceful Acres map. Just getting started. I'm going to focus on veggie production. Nice. Andrew, welcome. So that's why we didn't live stream yesterday. And then I didn't want to live stream last night because I wanted to watch Bruce's Gaming's interview. So that's why we didn't live stream at all yesterday, basically. Spent time with my son at the axe throwing bar, and then yeah, watched Bruce's live stream last night while I worked on contracts on Riverview Farm and the investment challenge, and got that a little bit more further ahead. I'm just kind of torn on what I want to do, you know? I don't know. What I'm really thinking about playing what map I'm really thinking about playing is I'm also a fan of Carl TG's maps. So I'm really thinking about trying this peat production thing for the first time. I don't know nothing about it actually. Don't even know how to do it, but I really like the looks of Tossie Farm, or however it's pronounced. So I'm kind of thinking about mixing that in the live streams, because the other maps I have in mind, I kind of have a RustyMoney roleplay idea in mind, and the other maps I think are more suited for that, but I don't know. That's not going too bad, Andrew. Not too bad. Laying pretty low today because it's really hot. I went to go to the go-kart races last night and recorded 4 YouTube shorts. Nice, John. I know, I need to get back to going through a couple of live streams and making some shorts. I really need to do that because there is some good funny moments in a couple of live streams where I should have made the shorts right away, and I haven't done that, because shorts really do help your YouTube channel for anybody new watching. And I really should get back to making some of those. Alright, let's get a tractor and wagon out there for the soybeans. Jody, welcome. How are you doing, Jody? Thanks for stopping by the live stream. You're doing good. That is great. I'm not doing too bad myself. Alright, now we can do some more harvesting. I would have been live like maybe almost an hour sooner, but I was looking at mods in the mod hub and then bringing them into the map here because I have a kind of particular idea in mind on how I want to finish this farm build, and I was trying to find the right animal pen for what I want to do. Still haven't quite found the right one that I want, so I'm going to go with my second option. But we're going to be finishing with the cow farm build. Hopefully, we just got a couple of harvests to do here. I don't know, I might keep the game save around for a little bit, but yeah, definitely going to be installing a new map potentially. Or I got this next weekend off coming up, hopefully, to where maybe see what other maps come to the mod hub, but then I'll go and probably find one that will come to the mod hub, and then I always wait for updates, so that's just longer yet. I have the 4 vids scheduled to post today, midday to 3 p.m. Ooh, post them all on the same day? I would spread them out myself. Spread them out and keep them at the same time of day. Because consistency is a little bit key. So just food for thought, you know, like, I don't know, like Monday, Wednesday, Friday shorts at a particular time. I used to do my shorts at, like, I think it was 11 a.m. Central Standard Daylight Time. All other videos were 7 a.m. And I don't know why I went with 11 a.m. I think it was just simply because I wanted to try a different time of day. Alright, we got let's just go see if it'll unload over here. We're right here anyway. Not the most realistic way to do this, but that's okay. There. Alright, the sunflower harvest is done. Now I may do what I wish with that ground. I really need to get these headers out of the way. My friends that I race with wanted me to post them today. Oh, okay. No problem. Go for it. Go for it, my friend. I'm just going to put them over here, I think. This will be out of the way. That will be out of the way for what we want to do here. Good to see you. Well, thanks, Andrew. Good to see you in the live stream chat too, my friend. I didn't announce I was going live at all, so please share the YouTube link, or also post in Discord or somewhere that Rusty's live. Feel free to do so. Dale Rogers, welcome, my friend. I'm gonna try and wrap up the one tile challenge in today's live stream with the final farm build and just to play about. We do got some product we can sell to get us some money. Oh, not quite on the trigger there, the way I should be. And do I got it? I wonder if I got it in. Oh, I do. Oh, actually, I have one. Oh, no, I got it installed. Okay, that's what I want to see. Sweet, I do. Alright. Okay, let's move this up here. That will work right there. Okay, and we got this guy going. Alright, now I think before we do this, let's place down the first object. Let's just get this out of the way a little bit. Okay, let's stand right here. And I should have enough money, I think. So we're gonna get this shed right here because, so this shed right here, this is the modded one. But if we go up, this is the shed you start the challenge with. Well, I'm going for an upgrade to finish. So I'm gonna go with this modded one right here. It's got the lean-to on it. Plus we're gonna customize it. I'm gonna put some solar panels on it because I can. And I'm gonna change the color to match the other outfit we got going on, and then we're going to put this in here, about in this area, so get my cheapest placement I can anyway. We're at about 290 something. If we get a little straighter. Ooh, 85, 80. Ooh, there's 81 right there. We could go right there. That would be just fine. Let's put this right here. We're gonna go for it. I'm not gonna get too picky. Okay, then we still can do what I want to do. We're gonna take out some of that field there. Alright, so first off, what we're going to do now is we are going to paint in the addition to the farm yard. What color did I have this here? I think it was this. Is it this color? I don't know if it's that color. It's this gravel, I think. Yeah. Okay, and then we need to change the shape. Okay. Ooh, there is a little bit too much of a lip there on that building. Ah, dang it. I forgot to shut that off. Ah. I might just have to go with that. Well, let's see if I can, well, first off. Gotten too big of a rush. Wasn't thinking very straight. What'd you say? This game is coming to Game Pass soon this week, actually. I kind of heard that it was. That's alright. Kobe, welcome, my friend. How are you doing? Thanks for stopping by the live stream, Kobe. See, now we still need to okay. And we're gonna paint this same color in here for now. I can't believe I forgot to. I came in to give you a thumbs up. Well, thanks, my friend. I appreciate that. Truly appreciate that. Ah, man. Okay, now let's see if we can improve this any. Is it gonna let me? Ooh, yeah, it did there a little bit. Okay, I'll take that. That's not too bad. How about the front of this, though? Oh, I'm gonna want to sell that, probably. What's it gonna give me? I just made a big boo-boo, because that's gonna drive me insane by the membrane. Sell 15,000, so I'm out basically 20,000. Oh well, I just can't deal with it being like that. At least I have my area, I guess. I should have, okay, now we can make this better then. So we have something to go off of here. Level wise, what if I wonder, okay, no, probably should just make that level that direction, slope down to it then. What we got, 70,000. Okay, now, what if I put that back in there? Can I make that any better? Let's see. We want this one, and we want to customize it with the panels. I want to change the color. I want that color. Okay, and then I want to have room for the landscaping, so we should just go right in here like so. I can landscape around there. Let's see. Oh yeah, I could go by that grass marker right there. That would be perfect then. I think we could even bring it this way a little bit with what I did. And let's put that down right there. Okay, now we lost a little bit of money, but that's not too bad. Now we can fix this to make it look better. So we'll smooth this out, soften it back out, soften this out here. Okay, and then we can soften that. See that level there. And soften this edge then back around the back side. Okay, that's better. I like that so much better. Okay, now. Majors Gaming, Rusty and friends, hope you all doing. Oh, what's going on here? New building time. Exciting. Right up your alley, my friend. Right up your alley. Okay, now we're gonna need more money, but I can get money. We need to get back down to my proper texture though that I'm using. Gravel, this gravel one for right now. Brady Rimmer Farming, welcome to the live stream, my friend. How are you? Oh, now we got, I forgot about that too, everybody. Oh man, I don't like how it does that. I wish it would, what I'm talking about is, they got the grass texture in the shed. Why don't they put the texture of the shed in the shed? I don't know, but you never had that issue in like 22 or 19 usually it was the texture of the shed, not the texture of the ground. So that's kind of annoying. Okay, now we can paint in some grass the way I want it. Let's see. Now we do need to fix this here though. I gotta give me an idea down there. So I need my tractor. I need a tractor. Let's just take this tractor out of the shed. This tractor's got 42.6 hours on it. We were supposed to keep the tractor, couldn't sell the tractor. Okay, so first off, we're gonna put the tractor right here. Get it where I want it, kinda. Okay, that'll work. Now we'll just sit tight in the tractor for the time being, and we will try to do this the best way possible. That's all building dependent. Plus, if you have free mode on or off, we'll switch the painting factor. Also, opening the doors of the building will allow you to paint. Yeah, that's true too. Just annoying. Sweet. Okay, and then I want to go down like this. Very much so, right? Go down to my property line. Extra cost you don't need, right? Yeah, extra cost they don't need, that's for sure. Alright, that's as good as it's gonna get. Okay, for there. Alright, now. Now I need to go this way. And I want to be somewhere right here, I think. So we'll paint again here. Yada yada yada. How straight can I keep it? To make it look halfway decent. Going in front of this grass field here. I'll stop right there because I got a plan. Okay. And we'll go right here with it as well. It's getting rid of my grass. I was hoping that when it do that, now I gotta fill that back in. Oh, I'm starting to sound like Majors Gaming, I think. I gotta fill that back in. So annoying. Well, just let me paint in a path. That would be nice. We need a texture that just gives us a path. That would be nice. Just gives us a clean cut path. Because now this is going to look odd. Whoa. There is a road. I know, but I don't like it. Well, I shouldn't say I don't like it. It's another mod that takes up space. Alright, now we need to turn. And I think I'm going to turn about right there. Somewhat. Okay. We could shut the tractor off. We don't need to burn the daylight. Oh, we need the gravel again. Back over here, somewhat of this is going to be the tricky part, because when you do it like at an angle, it doesn't quite make the path you want it to make. Matt from the Shanty Boys, welcome, my friend. And I'm hoping that we're kind of going what I want to do here. Yeah, we are. Exactly. I tested with it, but again, slot counts. Maybe when the farm's done, and if we have extra, right? Matt from the Shanty Boys is in the house, everybody. Welcome, my friend. What are you up to? I am building, you know. Well, I should be building in a different way, but I haven't done that yet. If you know what I mean. Matt. I am building the final appearance to the farm. How about that? But in stages here. As we okay, now we got to put grass in there. In this area that was part of a field, we're going to get rid of that. Laugh out loud. Yeah, wink, wink. Okay, now we need that gravel one again, and we got to go back that way. Alright, let's move the tractor back a little bit so I can see what I'm doing here. Alright, then let's get this. Whoa, I just about ruined it already. Okay, that'll work. Okay, and then we got to fix the edge of the field. So we'll go back to grass. I'm going to take out some of the field edge here. Change this to grass. A little bit of it anyway. Ooh, I just about went right into the other field, not paying attention. Alright, now we'll paint in some grass there. Whoa! Alright. We'll re-plow the edge of the field, which will also kind of delete out some of the grass that's overlapping into the field there. So that's fixable. Once you get your plow in the ground, occasionally little pieces of grass will disappear. Yeah, I just took out some there too. Should probably wait till we harvest that sorghum field before I do this, but we'll just do this here. I don't know what I'm using for money. Is that going all the way down? That is a long ways down there. It's always better to go towards you instead of away from. I found it easier. What map is this? This is Calmlands FS25 map. The one tile challenge that Zorch Farming came up with. I'm just trying to bring it to a closure on my end because I did like almost 400 hours on this map in 22, and I'm losing interest. So I want to pick a different map to do something, and I'm still kind of torn on what map to put into live streaming content mix. Okay. Wow, amazing. Alright, now let's see. We need to... Archie's, welcome, my friend. How are you doing? Okay, now we need grass again. Grass. And I think I'm gonna... Well, I could change that path, but that's what I should do, is that path should change. That path shouldn't be like it is there. That's an idea. Or I make a split path. Let's put the grass in here first, and I can figure out what I'm going to do. I'll show you what I'm talking about when I say split path. I'll zoom out here in a little bit, everybody. I like being close in when I'm doing this painting. But I will zoom out so you can kind of see what is going on in a better view. Alright, now that I can kind of control what I'm doing, not have to have so much control, I should say, we can zoom out a little bit. Let's just paint that back like that. Okay, then, so yeah, I could have a split path here if I wanted to. I find it's easier for me to put all the paint, grass, and bushes first, then cut in the gravel and dirt paths. Yeah. That's a way to think about it too. Try and put a little grass back there against the shed. We can always paint it back. What do we got for room here? How much do I want to come out on it is what I mean. I'll just put it like that and we'll see what I want to change. Okay, and then let's see. I think we can probably wrap this a little bit closer there. That should work. Then we're going to have a path going that way. Oh yeah, I want to close this off here too while I'm thinking about it. Well, it's going to get plowed in. Maybe I shouldn't worry about that right now. Well, I can at least get my idea in mind here. I don't have to put down the really costly grass, but this will help me in regards to what I have in my vision. Fill this in. Okay, and then, yeah, that, yeah, we'll just, let's see, how do I want to do that now? Well, we could just do it this way. Just come back this way. That would work, I think. Whoa. Oh, yeah. I forgot. Collisions. Be careful of collisions. And I'll just go out right there with that. Okay, then. Okay, now. We got that there, too. This has got to change. I don't like all that space there until I have my idea in mind. But you kind of got to think of this in the aspect of it's a one piece of property. You can't really look at this like this is a part of the whole map. This basically is my map, this one tile. So it's kind of going to look a little different in some cases because you would probably want that to be a squared off little gravel or cement area for maybe a picnic table or something, you know, outside of your shed house. But that's not what the purpose is there. Ooh. Now that is a little wide there. I don't like that. Now if you can see what I mean, my path, my center of the path is wide right here. I need to cut that back, and that's going to destroy a bunch of that grass. So, well, I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. So many ideas, right? Yeah. Exactly. And I always am very, I'm sure you're kind of the same way, Majors, or even a lot of other people are. I'm very, what do you want to say? Indecisive when it comes to stuff like this. I like, well, that looks good. No, this looks good. No, I think it looks better there. It just takes me forever to figure out where I should put something. I watch my money here. I don't want to eat up too much. I don't want to get too much in the shed either. I mean, I kind of want it to be a little realistic where sometimes in the older sheds you got weeds growing up on the inside, but I don't want them like all the way along the wall. I just want a couple pieces of it. If it, you know, if it does happen to paint across the, what do you want to say, the collision of the shed, if you will, if that makes sense. We can check that all out here in a minute. Let's paint this out, though. Diane Stoll. Hello, Diane. I hope you're doing well. Majors, I've put something down, slept on it, then woke up and started all over. Right? That's too much grass there. We'll have to fine tune all that, and we'll fine tune what I'm going to put back here because that probably really went into the shed. But it's okay. I'm not going to be too picky on this one because I really kind of want to be done with this save, but I also want to make this be kind of one of those farm builds that I really liked and can save in regards to kind of a showcase video for farm builds I did in 25. I love your videos. Well, thanks, Diane. Appreciate that. You know, I'm not as professional as my Commander-in-Chief Argsy Gaming or my good friend Farmer Cop, but I try my best to make good stuff. But I also just only use Share Factory on PlayStation. I don't use any other editing software because I'm on console, and that's what I enjoy is the game on console. What are you thinking about for another challenge? I honestly have no idea, Matt. The one challenge that keeps coming to mind is the off-grid dairy challenge from Osada, but I want to put it on a different map. And I'm not sure if it's going to be an off-grid dairy or if it's going to be like an off-grid farm challenge or off-grid pig farmer, like a pork challenge. Oh, wow. Okay, so this building here obviously has the collisions against the painting textures. A little bit of it, because I really painted really close. And we don't have that much grass on the inside, so I kind of like that. Yeah, kind of like that. Now, what I don't like is this texture of that grass inside the shed, though. And for right now, I'm just going to keep it basic, because this isn't like gonna be one of my all-time favorite like game saves where I'm gonna come to it all the time. I can only go so far towards the shed or I get a collision and then it probably paints that texture somewhere else on the map where I don't want it to be. So kind of just doing the best I can do right here. FS Farmer, welcome my friend. How are you doing, my friend? I don't think we did too bad though. I think I got most of it. So we got a little grass there, some along the back side here in the corner. I think that'll work. I think. All right, now on to the next thing. I want to put in the other path so you can kind of see my flow here. But we got to move the combine. And we got to then put in the animal pen so I can finish what I want to do. We'll be able to put in the split path, I think, if I want to put in the split path. Oh, see, I told you, did I not say you can only paint so far when you're, you know, in this mode here. I'll show you. So my character was back here, approximately, and we were zoomed in, painting, inside that shed, and I got too close like that, and it, you know, collided. Well, guess what? That's where it painted. Oh, that is so annoying. I'd already painted all that. Now I gotta paint it back and fix it. Okay, now let's get that tractor. My path needs a little cleaning up right here. And I could put a split path in here like that right there if I wanted to. Actually, and that's more of a straight edge path. That kind of needs to be curved a little bit, I think. If I was to get really technical, this path would probably need to be curved right here a little bit, but we can, you know, don't have to necessarily curve the path, just take out the centerpiece of the path to make it flow, in my opinion. So we'll just let's get back over here to painting, and we will go down here to gravel. Makes sense. And cut that back to about right there. So And we can maybe even round out this field a little bit to kind of continue that flow. But we'll wait till after the harvest if I take it that far, you know. If I decide to keep the game save and we come in here and play around. Alright, now I want my other path. So I can have a vision of what I want to do with my field. That field right there of wheat is going to change shape a little bit. So we're gonna, let's see, we're on the path here of success, let's say. Am I kind of in the center? Yeah, kind of in my path, I guess. I'm gonna come up into here on the turnabout right there. I think that is about right. Let's go from about right there. Let's shut the tractor off for right now. Let's get back to my gravel. And we'll just go so far here. Okay, now I want that to go. See, now our friend Krusty, everybody, I know a lot of you probably watch Krusty, but when he does a lot of his start from scratch plays, and I think I never thought of it that way until I heard him say it in one of his videos. He doesn't lay out any of his path, his driving patterns, until he's played the game save for a while. So like when he does something like this one tile challenge, he doesn't put out any paths or anything until he's kind of figured out his natural way of travel. And then he paints in his path, which I thought, you know what? I think that's what I do, but I never thought of it that way. Bye, guys. Well, okay, we'll see you later. Have a great day, Diane. I got a lot going on in this live stream. This is not over by any means. We are going to be doing a lot more. Let's see now. See, and then that's going to come here. Okay, now we're getting close to where I want to be. Majors Gaming with a $5 super chat. Wow, thanks, my friend. Drop the donuts in the chat, everybody, for Majors Gaming. What a surprise. Thank you very much. Drop the donuts in the chat for our friend Majors. Mama Bear, how are you doing? Alright, see, then we want to be like right here, and then turn about right there. Thank you, sir. Always super supportive and just a great guy. Aww. You're gonna break me, my friend. Sometimes that's the whole point of super stickers and super chat. Alright, now I gotta. Okay, now I need to. This is where it's tricky. This is where it's tricky on how I want to do this. Actually, that might work. Then I can just turn it right there. That'll work, I think. I think we'll be alright here. But see, then I gotta turn. That is the tough part of getting that to look right. See, now, I don't know about those modders, but you know those modders that make these great maps for us? If they go to this much work to do something like this, that would be how do you want to say? OCD I would be about trying to create a map. Would be like trying to make things to scale like this, and maybe that's not even how it even works, but it's just what I'm thinking. Alright, now we need to fix it here. Okay. Nuclear salmon, my friend. Ooh, wow, look at that. Holy cow, everybody. I see a new logo. I love that nuclear salmon. Looks like a fish flopping over a barn. That's pretty cool. Okay, now that's not what I... Okay. How's everybody not doing too bad. Let me get this filled in here so we can see what we're doing. Ah, you're welcome, my friend. Alright, now let's paint right here too. Fantastic. Alright. Okay, now we need to round that off. Well, I might not even continue the path right there. I might just allow this to be gravel through there. Get back to the right thing here. I don't like the menus in 25, how they operate, but I think there's a lot of people that don't. I like the menus in 22. Alright, now see if we can shave that a little bit. It's gonna get rid of some grass I don't want it to, but it's just a little too wide in the center there. Yeah, it kind of looks a little bit better. Let's get rid of that piece there. Trim this back a little more, I think. We could even do that. Then get back. Whoa! See, I don't like the menus because that ain't the direction I wanted to go. Oh yeah, you got it. We're gonna just keep this gravel in here because I want to. We'll make gravel right there, and then what we'll do is go with grass about right here. Okay, and then we can potentially, hopefully, can we get that to match? Can I take out some of that? Oh yeah, I can. Sweet. That's what I want to do. I want that to be even as possible there. Okay, that's grass spillage there from mowing. Okay, then we got the grass texture here that we need to fill in right here. I'm kind of going through the money a little bit right now, but I think you're getting the idea of what I'm trying to do. Okay, and then we'll paint in the grass because that's the easiest thing to do. We'll paint in the grass here. I'm painting the grass this way. What do I got for money? I got plenty of money yet. But I got a lot of things I can sell too, so we're alright with money. And I know that's going to get, like I said, some of this is going to be plowed and made into a field there, but at least you're getting the idea. Okay, now, then this just as well be changed. Me to grass here. I want grass here now. And this side. Okay, and then now if I do it this way, then I don't have to change paint style so much. Okay, then, okay, but I don't like the overlapping of that grass into the manhole thing there, or whatever that is, and all of that. So we might go with a little, if I can, a little gravel around the edge. Straighten that up there. Just a little bit right there, around the back side here. There, that's pretty good, I think. Okay, now let's get the tractor back here. Shut the tractor off. Turn this way, and we will then make a path this direction. Oh, wow, okay. This is hard to do. I wish there was a little smoother way to do this, because when you're on a joystick on a PlayStation or any other, gaming controller that has joysticks, it's hard to kind of maintain a straight path as possible on where you want it to be anyway. And I'm going to be colliding with trees here pretty soon, so you got to be careful. And then we'll bring this out this way then from this side. Okay, that didn't quite do it the way I wanted it to, but that's alright. We'll maybe make the path end right there, and then fill it back in with grass to keep that appearance. Hopefully. Oh, that's too much there. Sorry about being so picky about it. Okay, now. There we go. Okay, and then back to the grass here. That's good. See, it doesn't always lay it down the way you want it to lay it down. That's okay. I think that. Oh, let's take a little bit out here if we can just take a little. Maybe a little right there. And then we got to fix this at the start of the path. Too much right there on this side here. Not too shabby, I don't think. Okay. So then that takes that path across there, and see, then this field is going to go up there almost to the edge of that path eventually. But now I got to figure out my roundabout here. Because when I was selling my silage, what I was doing is I was coming from that direction there that you see. But then I was driving around it. Like around this way. So now the tricky part. And I'm probably just gonna try and do this to the best of my ability here without like moving the tractor 20 different times. I'm putting a path in there. I'm just hoping it kind of works. Or, I mean, it'll work. It just might not be exactly where I end up driving, but it'll at least give the appearance of it, of where the place of driving should be. Okay, and then this needs rounded off right here, I think. Just because you're going to be turning into there. Which then this, realistically, right here could be all taken out, I think. And have the path end right there. Now let's just follow this flow here. I got a little bit I can paint back. See, that's not too bad for just taking a guess. Yeah, that'll work. I'm going to keep that like that so we can move on, and then I'm going to wrap this right there. Do that right there. Maybe knock that out. Knock that out there. Then just I'm going to bring this to the kind of the intersection here, if you will. There, that works. So then I could cut that back too to the intersection right there. I think that would look better too. Take out a little bit of this. There. And technically, because of how it flows, almost could do this, which I think is going to look way better. And then maybe just do something like this here. And get this trim back there. No, that's, I don't know. I don't think I like that. I think I actually like it where it was just plain. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. Fantastic looking farm. It's looking mighty dapper. Thanks, Matt. Alright, see, then once you're coming back down now, see, you could also, if you wanted to then, you could make a split turn here too. Depending on what you were all doing, work-wise, so you didn't have to go all the way down there to the shed and turn. So I think what we'll do is about right here then. Maybe not even that close to the front of the shed house. We'll do it about right here. See, and then you'll see why I'm doing it this way. You'll see that in just a minute. Why I'm doing this flow, so visually I can do something else. Okay, let's alright, now let's see what that looks like there. I don't think that looks too bad. Kind of like how it's broke up a little bit. See, then down here though, I feel like that needs rounded off. I don't know, I just do. I just think that this needs cut back here a little bit. This could actually be cut back there then. Maybe in towards it a little bit. Actually even improved a little bit more even. It's taking away the grass I want to have there. Okay, so then let's go back to this. Charles, welcome, my friend. Gosh, it just doesn't like putting down just a tiny strip. That's what is so annoying. Paint textures. How is Charles doing? What time is it getting to be? Time flies when you're doing things like this. Alright, I'm gonna have to just keep it like that, because otherwise if I go on this side and delete, it's gonna delete out that grass again, because it's not like maintaining the grass texture straight down like I want it to. Yeah, I'm on that weird line, ain't I? That's what really is a bummer. Alright, let's round this off here a little bit. This a little bit here. Okay, now we kind of have the concept, other than I could fix that path there real quick, and then I can do the next little phase. I'm doing great. Just finished a multiplayer game with a friend. Nice. Okay, so we're coming this way. The only really way to make that proper is a complete shift of the road. Yeah, right? That's what stinks. About right there, I think. I kind of like that idea. We'll go about right there. With this. Okay. About right in there. Think that'll work. See, and then we can change the, let's get an idea here. I think that's okay, but I could knock that out there. Think of what's the biggest equipment making that turn and set the curve to that. Yeah, I'm just kind of playing with it for right now. Look, getting the concept. I'm gonna round this right there though. All right, now let's get the tractor out of the way here. Now for the next phase. Make sure my guy's out of the way. Oh yeah, you doing great at getting your base in. Apologies. Oh, no problem. Okay, now it's not exactly the animal pen I was looking for, but it's what I'm gonna go with. And let's go with, yeah, I have we'll go with the auto water. And hopefully, oh, this is the way I should do this. Hold on. This is the way I should do this part in case it doesn't come out the way I want it to. Let's save right there because I like what we're doing so far. And then let's go to down here and shut this to off. Autosave off now. Okay, then let's put this guy. Oh, that's the wrong one. Let's see. Real Farmer, welcome. Okay, and then I want this one. And I want it to be... That might actually be a good place right there. Oh, how's this looking that way? Cow Farm 101. Okay, let's see. Let's just go right there. It's $8,032, so it shouldn't be too bad. Okay, let's... I'm doing good. Do you want to customize the fence for cow pasture auto water? Yes. And here's why I do. Let's go. Oh, what? There we go. There, it's giving me the $sign now. See if it's going to give me the $signs where I want them. I think it's gonna for the most part. Collides with another item, are you kidding me? Okay, so it might not do it exactly the way I want it to. Well, maybe we'll be alright. I just gotta... Yeah, I think we're gonna be okay. I just got to go up or down, left or right, I mean. That'll work there. Then we're gonna go down here. To about right here, I think. Okay. Oh, we're gonna go this way. To about right here. And then, let's see, is it gonna let me go this direction? How do I want to do that? Well, we could just do it this way. Yeah, we're just gonna go here. About right here, and then we'll go back up this way. Over to... Do you want to... yes. Okay. Only thing it did was leave a little terraforming right there, which I think I'll deal with. Potentially it'll let me soften it a little bit. Okay, perfect. Alright, that worked a lot better than I thought it would. Okay, so there. Now, I thought about actually, originally my idea was take the pin this way, and go just kind of all the way around the barn, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I might just leave this space for I don't know what yet. Now let's see what magic number that gives me for cows. I don't use this kind of pin very often, so where is the thingy at? How many did it give me? 49, I think, is what it gave me the opportunity to have. 49, that's not too bad. That's actually more than I thought it would be. And 49 is an awesome number, is it not, people? $49 is a great number. Gaming Joy and their viewers just joined. Say hello. Well, thank you, Gaming Joy and your viewers, for the raid, my friend. Alright, now. Now, I could put fence in there. But we need some money for that fence to be put in there, though. It's the only problem right now. David, Model House Man, welcome, my friends and family. Alright, now. We need to sell some stuff. But what we can do now is this phase. But we need some money. So we're going to sell a few things so I can show you the next part of the build, which will be really easy to do. Alright, we need to save this because I want that on now because I'm happy with the way it looks. I am pleased. Tractor. Aren't you done yet? Oh, Bruce is gaming. I got something for you. Alright. Gaming Joy raid, yeah. Thanks, Gaming Joy, for the raid, my friend. I appreciate it. We're gonna go down here. When you handing out the autograph, what the? What mod did I shut off? Uh-oh. There's supposed to be a little market sell point here, everybody. Evidently, I must accidentally shut that mod off. I'll just let it be for now. Oh my gosh. Oh, I didn't even notice that till now. Hope the severe weather other night didn't cause... No, it didn't cause any issues, thank God. You're famous again, right? Yeah, famous. Let's see if we can fill up potatoes. Sell some potatoes from this greenhouse here. Make some money. Ha ha, I'm not famous. You're... What? You mean you're not famous? You're all kinds of famous, my friend. Oh, I could get us money really fast. I'll show you. I could get me lots of money really fast. I accidentally tested this not long ago on this map. And I was shocked at the result that I got for money. Alright, we are full of potatoes. Man, they were delicious. Okay, let's see now. We need to go here. Alright. Oh, it's gone. My 1,000,000 liters of water. What? Maybe it needs activate. Oh, activated again. That would help, huh? Ground water. There. Now it's outgoing. Okay. I guess I can't get that money right now, but we will get some money. Because what we are going to do is we're going to sell that digestate. Will it let me? I must have to take it out of there. I can't put the digestate on selling. Okay. Well, anyway. Output mode. I just want to sell the digestate, but I must have to get something to sell that. That's alright. Alright, let's sell these potatoes right here. This will give us a little bit of money. I can't believe I shut that mod off for that little market. He wasn't even paying attention, obviously. Waylon, welcome. He's the myth, the man, the legend. Yeah, Bruce is, that's for sure. Bruce had an awesome interview. It was fun to listen to last night. Mrs. Money was even listening for a while. She was. Alright, now we can, let's just do this with the rest of that stuff over there. And get those sold. So we have the strawberries on storing. Let's change that output mode to selling. And then the spring onion, we will change that to selling. Lisa, welcome. So we'll get that money here. Let's move the time a little bit to get to that. Alright, we made a little bit of money from that. Alright, now I need going in circle here. I need to get something to go sell that digestate, but we can go sell We can sell the sunflowers. Got a little bit of wheat there. We'll sell my sunflowers here. I like my flow of travel so far. Really irritating to shut that little market mod off. Alright, now we're getting some more money. Alright, now it's time for that wheat harvest. We just made 22,000 off of that sunflower. We still got a little bit of sunflower in the silo. But let's get this wheat harvest done. Before we do the wheat harvest, we should finish that little bit of appearance with that money. So let's go here onto trees. Let's see, what do we got now? Oh, we've got, don't like that tree there. No. That's not too bad. Heck. I hate when it blocks view, you know, how some of the, oh, wow. 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 Ooh, wow. Okay, I think we're going to go with this. We're going to go with that tree right there. I'm going to go with some of these in here. Let's see now. Some trees I like better than others. That'll work there. How's it going? It's going. It's going, my friend. How are you? I don't know. Not heavily decorated, but something like so. You're doing a good job on this project. Thanks. I don't know. I don't like when it comes to content, I guess. I'm not a big fan of like trees like this. They block the view of everything for everybody, in my opinion. So that's why I like using trees like the trees I placed. It's still a tree, but they're not blocking so much. But that's just me. I could put more trees down yet, but we'll wait. See how we end up. I might want the swath, maybe. Let's enable that. I thought it would be enabled, but it wasn't. Oh, we gotta buy the cows yet, too. Make sure my swath stays on my property. Doing good. Great. 17 amazing people checking it out. Thanks, everybody. We'll get a little bit of extra income from our field here now, because we're going to add on to this field. I should probably keep this game save for a little bit, but we'll see what happens. See what I decide to do. We'll fill this harvester up, and I'm going to go buy some cows. Won't take long to fill this harvester up. Oh, come on. It's just a 8,000 liter harvester. I can make more money off the straw to silage. So I was thinking about throwing in Tossy Farm and messing around with that peat crop that was created by Carl TG. And I don't know, possibly might be the next map for a mix of live streams. For creating videos, there's a few other maps that I have in mind, but what I have in mind is more for roleplay. I'm not the best at roleplay, but I have fun with my grandpa's voice, and I'm sure there's a few people that would like to see Grandpa return, so I have another idea for Grandpa. I just haven't quite found or decided upon the map yet. There's about 3 or 4 of them that I'm having troubles deciding. Which one of those is a map that everybody is all of a sudden drawn to? Which is that Chiabucow, or I'm not even sure how to pronounce it. That's one of them, and then the other one is, well, whichever one you choose, you know we're going to love. Oh, thanks, Lisa. Another one is Oberschwaben, and then also that map by Rajat G-Play, the cross-play version. And I don't know how to pronounce that one by any means. Okay, we gotta buy some cows. You'll play one and it'll just feel right about it. No rush, good sir. Thanks, Majors. It's just sometimes tough to figure out which one you want to play. I also need to not be so picky about what trees I place, but I'm always picky about what trees I use when I create these farm builds. If I put more, like, variety of trees, it might help the appearance too. Alright, we'll go for some, we'll stick to Nebraska. We'll go with some big old black Angus cattle right here. Let's get, how many can we get? 118,000 for 49. I don't quite have that much money, do I? Can we spare? We like cows, you do? Let's get like 50 be 25. What are we at right here? 46,000. Oh, trying to decide here. Let's see. Hold on. You gotta look at something. 9 divided by 3. Okay, we could just do that. Let's just do this. We'll just do 15. That'll work for now. Bye. Sweet. We got cows, but I've got a problem though. My cows are gonna get out if I don't put up a fence. I need money to put up the fence, so. We gotta feed the cows. I do like the look of it so far, though. Not even sure how much fence would be. A nice white picket fence would look really good over there, though. With this red kind of Case IH red-white theme. Oh, now, I don't want to hire workers. Stop it. I mean, just let's look at that. I really like that. I'm not so sure about the trees, though. I will be honest, but yeah, I do kind of like it, though. The color of the brown and or the red, brown, black Angus cattle look really good there. Thanks everybody for tuning in to the old builder finish to one tile challenge. Oh, come on. We just about got her full again. We got breakfast burritos from the food truck this morning. Oh man, they were delicious. Well, I shouldn't say food truck. There's this cafe. Well, I should say our livestock market in our community has a little kitchen in it, and it's actually called the Little Kitchen. And they make the best burgers in town. The very best burgers in town, and so they made breakfast burritos and sold them downtown yesterday morning and this morning, and I went and got some for the family. Oh, they were so good. So I'm kind of skipping lunch today because the breakfast burrito was like oversized. And then tonight I think Mrs. Money, she's going to make some French toast and bacon when she gets home for us. Welcome everyone that joined. We are so glad to have you here. We would very much appreciate it if you hit the like button to show Rusty some love and the algorithm where the best streams are. Oh man. Thanks, Majors Gaming. I hit it before I even said hello. You sound like me, Lisa. I hit it on about everything I watch. Well, I should say everything I watch. I have never left somebody a dislike on a live stream, especially. I even leave likes on live streams of those people I'm not subscribed to that, like, I just randomly go watch when I'm playing the game and there's nobody else live. I like supporting though. I'm always been one of those people that kind of like a pay it forward person, you know. I'm just gonna dump right into. Well, no, I ain't got room for the harvester there because I got the cattle pin there now. I'll collide with it. Sailing Joy, Josh, welcome. Okay, that trailer is full. Man, you all are awesome. The old chat's just rolling now. Welcome everybody to the builder finish in the one tile challenge here on Calm Lands with myself, RustyMoney. Alright, we gotta go sell this wheat. We got a full load right here. Oops, wrong account. That's okay, Game Enjoy. I like the view. I tried to hashtag you earlier, but you weren't quite here yet, Game Enjoy. Rooster's Farm, welcome, my friend. Oh, FS Farmer, how are you doing, my friend? Are you feeling a little bit better yet? Just Joe is in the Barnhouse chat, everybody. Ooh, we just made $9,000. Welcome, our friend Just Joe, to the live stream. I streamed through OBS, so I didn't come along with the raid. Oh, okay. No problem, my friend. Now I know why sometimes there's a delay like that, Gaming Joy. I always wondered, because you know, like when Argsy raids the channel and stuff, he doesn't always appear right away either. And that's probably the same reason why. I didn't really know that that was, you know, that was the situation, if you will. Alright. Now we don't have a place for my headers. I'll just keep this head on, the harvester. A bit better, thanks. May give it a go. You and Farmer Mike have inspired me. Thanks. Oh, you're welcome. A break is always nice, so too, FS Farmer. I took a break yesterday that I wasn't planning on. I was actually planning to live stream, but I got sleepy and went to the other room and grabbed my adult son and said, hey, I'm either going to take a nap or do you want to go downtown and throw axes at the axe bar? And he said, let's go. So I woke right back up because we went downtown and spent some time together at the axe bar. And then came home and had supper and watched Bruce's Gaming's wonderful interview. Gotta go get some wheat from my silo. Now I need to get some feed for those cattle. I got some wheat in here, not very much, I don't think. Oh, just over 1,500 liters. The Tennessee Farmer, welcome, my friend. Never get Rusty mad when he is holding the axe. Yes, Bruce did an outstanding job on his interview, right? Sorry, Rusty, can't stay long. Busy day, but just wanted to say hi, leave a like. Thanks, Rooster. Appreciate that. Wow, you guys are doing amazing things to the algorithm right now with a great chat. I really appreciate it, everybody. Saying hello to each other and just chatting away. Don't forget, you can ask me any kind of questions, anybody new watching. And if there is anybody new watching, don't ever be afraid to leave your very first comment in the live stream, because I'm always willing to talk back to you. I mean, respond to you. We just made some money there. Oh, we got to get some feed for the cows. I missed Bruce's interview. Was on the road. Oh, over 2 years. Nice, Gaming Joy. Thank you for the support, my friend. Total mixed ration. Noah Farms, welcome. I completed the farm build here, Noah Farms. The farm is pretty much completely built. Now it's a matter of if I continue the game save. But we have completely, well, I shouldn't say it now. Hold on. We haven't completely built it yet. We got to put up a fence. See, the cattle got some water now. They should. No manure heap nearby. Ooh, we can actually get manure from this one? I did not know that. No liquid manure tank nearby. I didn't know you could get manure from this pin. That's alright. That is okay. Can I finish my I'm gonna park right here. Gonna finish my fence build. I'm gonna give you guys an admiring view for right now. I need just a couple minute break here for a second. Be right back. Alright. CJ Gaming, welcome my friend. How are you doing? Alright. Can we put in a nice looking place here? Can we potentially decorate this how I would want it decorated? Decorations. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. Looking for something particular right here. If we can find it. The cows are talking today. Oh man. Who in the right mind has all these decorations? Man. Should say, why do they have this many decorations? Still not finding the one I want. I'm not sure where it's at, but we will find it. This guy. That's a good one. How about in others? It might be in others, actually. Oh yeah, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Okay, now that I found it. Alright now. Fence. But it's probably not gonna let me. I should probably just put it there. Don't be sorry, it was funny. Are you gonna let me put it there? That would be so awesome if you would let me put it in here. Oh, I think it's gonna let me. Sweet. Alright. I could have backed it up a little bit. It's kind of sticking past, but that's okay. Alright, now we can come off of that with the fence. Should probably put some kind of gate on there though. I bet I don't have any white. You can remove while and not lose any money. Oh yeah, that would work. Yeah, that's a little better. That's a little better. Okay, then we can go with the fence. There's a fence right there, but I need a gate. I don't worry about the gate, but I need a gate. Is there a white gate though? Are the gates in a different? The gates are in the options. Oh, okay. That's what I was like, where's the gates at? And oh, in the options. I see what you mean now. Man, it's been a while since I put some fence down. Obviously. Segment type. Pick a fence in the segment options. Okay. There we go. That's what I want right there. Okay, now segment option. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Sweet, thank you. Alright, now. Oh. I don't know what I just did. Oh, there we go. There we go. I still got it, but I want it to be like right there, close. There. Remove and start again. There we go. Okay, now a $1 wage for something. That's okay. Okay, and then what is this? So are they gonna swing out to the right then? And then, let's see. Never done this. Reverse. Oh, okay, yeah. Alright, sweet. Yeah, see, I kind of like this, Majors. I've never messed with this, I don't believe. I like this better than the way they did it in 22. It was harder to figure out in 22 which way you were moving the gates. I think I'll have them go in like that. And let's select. Okay, now place the segment. Oh, it's colliding. Some fences have different sizes as well, so it's colliding. Is it placed then? Okay, it must be placed. Okay, now I need segment 1. You have a gate placed already. Okay, well, we'll just leave it the way it is then. Across the fence, but that's alright. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep them from going across the fence here. Oh, now, come on. Are you serious? Because of the collision of there, probably? Alright, we'll just place right here, and then we'll go down and see if what you'll let me do. There we go. Now we got rid of the collision. There, that'll work. Ah, come on now. Suppose it's because of that grass I got there. Why are you not letting me? I can't be out of money. Oops. You're in the pasture. Oh, that why? Okay, let's see now. Remove. Isn't there a remove? Delete last segment. There we go. This isn't going to be very square, obviously. You gonna let me travel through that spilled grass? Good. This is not going to be perfect, but it'll be alright. Oh, now I'm out of it again. A master at work. Well, I'm trying, but it's really not working out the way I wanted it to. Life isn't perfect, right? Definitely. Oh, now you're giving me the red again. Rusty always has amazing farm builds. I'm jealous. Well, thanks, my friend. Why on earth are you, like, now giving me the whole... There we go. Man, it's kind of funny how it works. Okay, now the part I don't like. Well, maybe it'll let me do it. No, it's not gonna. Gosh darn it. Oh, maybe it will. Okay, there we go. There it is. That looks better now that it's got a fence there. Now, can we add a little something to it? What do we got left? $8,000? What? I'm done placing the fence. Get me out of there. Thank you. What I wish a modder would make, and if there's any that come in and watch, or any that, you know, might watch later, is these things that we have here in the Midwest called cattle shades. Somebody make a decorative cattle shade, that would be kind of cool. I would use them. But instead, decide if I can find something else in my mods here that might look okay, but I'm not gonna, not seeing anything in particular. So probably just let it be. But I do wish there was some cattle shades. Cattle grids, yes, a standalone one would be awesome. Yeah, see, we got a couple of cattle shades actually at our fairgrounds that we use for shading over our food court, for the tables at the food court during the fair. And the base of it is a big tractor tire that's full of cement, and then it's got a huge I-beam, heavy I-beam or something coming out of the center, and then there's a shade, of course, braced off of the top of that framing. But they're huge shades. Alright, we've got salt. So I've never sold any of the salt since I placed the salt production in this challenge. So I'm gonna take a look at that here now with you. Oh, I really like that. I really like that, everybody. And I always like the aspect of being able to back something up to a cattle chute or the cattle gates where you could, deliver your livestock. So that's why I tried to put it there in close proximity as I could anyway. And then this is, what direction did I have? See, that don't look good there though. You see that? I forgot to start the fence against the gate, but oh well. That's called broken acres, huh? There should be a fence post against that gate right there. I saw a picture of a farmer who couldn't get planting permission, so he built enormous table and chairs that the cows could go under. Nice. Well, there we go. Alright, now, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, the salt. Salt production here, everybody. Salt production. Okay, let's see my salt production. So you can see my salt production here. I haven't sold any of my salt production at all. Any of the coarse salt, fine salt, or flour of salt. The salt production I have from that salt production pack placed is the small one, so it produces really, really slow. I've had it placed since like episode 3, I think. So you can see it's taken almost 19 episodes and how many hours now? 94 hours just to get almost 5,000 liters of fine salt. But the only thing you put in the production is water, so that's all it's using. So now I'm gonna see about selling the salt. So let's sell. Selling the salt marsh, small salt marsh. Let's see what happens. We'll speed up time here. See what money we get off of some of this stuff. Oops, wrong thing. We're at $8,944. Oh. So we're up to 14,000 now. We didn't make a whole lot of money. Let's see what it actually sold out of there. So it sold the coarse salt, but we still got the fine salt and flour of salt there that we can go sell. So it did sell the coarse salt that we had. Now what about this digestate? If I put all of these on, whoops, if I change these to selling, will it maybe sell my digestate? I don't know if it will, but let's just see. Would be nice. We get it back around to 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We're at 14,000 right now. I don't think it did. So I'm gonna have to manually sell my digestate. Yeah, so I've got a lot of Digestate. 162,000 liters of digestate to sell. And we've got some salt yet. What do we got? Let's get the... We need the tractor with the loader. I can't wait till we get a good auto load mod on console for pallets. Where is my front loader? It's over here. I think my tools are in here maybe. Oh no, it's right here. Never mind. There it is. How much, I wonder how heavy those are. We better get a weight on it. I love these sheds. All these sheds that I have placed, everybody, are either by Icus and or Patty. That's whose sheds those are. Alright, let's sell some salt. Let's see what this pallet of salt is I have out here. This is fine salt. Ooh, it is heavy. 1,000 liters of fine salt. I have his sheds as well. Let's see it. Will it sell here at Gaming Joy or not? No, it won't sell at Gaming Joy. Let's see if it'll sell here. Oh yeah, it's selling here. Holy cow, that's a lot of money. Wow, 7,000 for 1,000 liters. Almost 8,000. Oops. Here's flour of salt now. This is flour of salt, 1,000 liters. Oh, that's a lot of money. Holy cats. $85,000 for 1,000 liters of flour of salt. How much do I got left? Oh, I'll get another. I get to sell another 1,000 liters of that. That was worth saving up for. Once we get whichever we find here, which one is the other flour of salt? That's fine salt, fine salt, fine salt. Looks like this is all fine salt that's spawned out here right now. Maybe. That's what it's saying it is, but let's find out once we actually... So, there is a small, a medium, and a large to this salt production, everybody. I haven't played with the medium or the large one to see how much quicker they produce. Here's fine salt. Ooh, that pallet there that just came in looks a little bit different color-wise. I should put all these on a trailer and sell it, but that's alright. I just don't got a good trailer to load it all onto right now. What's this one then? Here's the other flour of salt pallet. A lot of money right here for 1,000 liters. 85,000. God, that's nice. I wonder if it would sell at the little market too, but accidentally shut the little market mod off. That's what's missing right behind the tractor there. It's supposed to be a little market there, but I accidentally shut the mod off. Oh wow, I got a lot of money here. Wonder if I can get 2 pallets picked up or not. Let's just see how much it will withstand. Oh, so it is. It's just barely. I don't got a very heavy weight on though. But we got 2 pallets now, 2,000 liters. So it should almost be about $15,000 or so. Yep, 15,665. Alright, we just about got it cleaned out now. I can show you these salt productions here just a second. Whoa, that's like, that one's saying it's really heavy. I need a bigger weight. Well, we got the money back up there, no problem. Okay, so in productions then, in factories, and they're not very expensive either. So, like the small, the small salt production is only 4,500. Okay, and then you've got the medium salt production that is 11,000. And then you got the large salt production that's only 30,000. And all you put in it is water. That's it. Looney the Farm Guy, my friend Looney the Farm Guy has got a nice video on the salt production mod. Okay, the last pallet of salt here. I got some strawberries and stuff we can sell quick too. That didn't sell. So up to 247,000. Got a couple pallets here of spring onion and strawberries. $4,000 liters of spring onion. Oh, they don't sell there. That's right. They might not sell only at the little market or the marketplace on the map. I'll just set these over here. I was selling the spring onion at the little market mod, which isn't placed right now. Let's get this pallet of strawberries. Now these will sell over there, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there we go. Those sold there. Ah, 254,000. Nice. Okay. Just that quick, we're up to 254,000 now again. We'll drop the pallet fork here. And my front loader. I'm not used to having the other shed storage yet. Drop the tractor weight back here. But I've never used the storage racks in these sheds, but they supposedly really work well. And then you got a workshop trigger over on this side of the shed. Oh yeah, I forgot. I wish this tractor would get a little update and fix the PTO attachment on it. So we'll use the other tractor. This shed here too's got storage rack too. You can see there, and then a workbench as well, plus a sleep trigger and closet for changing your wardrobe. Let's just leave the wagon there. Alright, I'm gonna look at something here real quick. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Let's see. Get back out of that. All right. Yeah. Now I get this far, you know, and do all this work to this and kind of lay out the path of travel. What happened here, you can see I got grass right there. I was mowing the grass on this property the other day and got really sleepy. And my tractor continued on down the hill, and when I came to, I got it stopped right there, and it had cut this this grass. So that's why that grass is mysteriously hiding down there. I tried to steal it to get it, but it didn't quite work. And then there's a little extra there too from that happening. But yeah, look, I mean, just what I've done here. This is my one tile. 3 fields is what I operated off of 4 fields, these three right here. This one being grass all the time, and this one being grass at different times, and then the one in the middle was always a crop field. And then I had a little cell point production area here, but the only productions I went with was the greenhouse and the salt production. And then I had this triangular kind of shaped field right there, but that is the result to my version of the one tile challenge here on Calmlands. And thanks to Zorch Farming for coming up with this challenge, but I'm gonna call her quits, I think. That is gonna be it. I may keep the game save, come back here and visit it a time or two, but for now, my versions to the one tile challenge are complete. So I'm gonna end it here, everybody. I have it set up for a Rusty Money raid, so if you would, everybody, please follow us to the Rusty Money raid as we invade another channel in the FS community. So thanks, Lisa, FS Farmer, Majors Gaming, Bruce's Gaming, who else? John Brock, Noah Farms, CJ, Just Joe, Archie, I'm probably missing somebody. Gaming Joy, Rooster, David, Ronnie and Lonnie. I'm not sure if you were here or not, but I think Ronnie was. Who else? Just everybody. Thank you to everybody. If you haven't yet, please make sure you have dropped a tasty treat on that like button, which is better known by myself as a cop battery and by you all people as delicious donut. Don't forget to leave us a comment in the comment section and share a box of donuts with all our friends and family by sharing the videos and the live streams from the channel. But from myself, Rusty Money, we will see you over at the Rusty Money raid, everybody. Have a good one.